Okay, my name is Landon Weaver, and I'm going to be sharing with you some really interesting, exciting information. I've actually been working with a company called Zija International for the last 7 years, and just so happens that we're in the process of merging with Isagenix. So I wanted to make a video that was relevant to this transition time frame. We're going to talk about a couple different products, and then also about an opportunity that we're really having record numbers right now during the pandemic, and we've been able to help a lot of people with nutrition, immune support, stress, and obviously replacing meals from home. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about what Super Mix is and what it does, what CBD patches are, kind of what they do. A lot of people are familiar with that. And then also this brand new system from Isagenix paired with intermittent fasting. So this is exciting times. Absolutely. So we'll start with the Super Mix. This product has been in my life now for 7 years. It's in my family's life. It's something we don't go a day without. We give it to our kids, our 1-year-old, our 3-year-olds. Fantastic. I highly recommend this for absolutely anyone. We put it up there with oxygen just because we know how important it is to have enzymatically alive nutrition. And just a quick little highlight on it: 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatories, omegas 3, 6, and 9. That's one thing I noticed right away with the Super Mix was that mental clarity, almost like the fog lifted. All your amino acids, the 9 that you have to get from your food, and then 92 verifiable nutrients. So truly the most nutrient-dense plant, has everything from A to zinc. I call it a gap nutrition just because 80% of society is lacking in at least one key nutrient. And here we're able to fill that gap. And we've seen thousands of lives transform with the Super Mix. So I highly recommend this for absolutely everyone, especially right now. Health should be a priority. Most people don't value health until sickness arrives, you guys. So this is a phenomenal product for prevention, but it's amazing what you give your body. If you give your body the proper nutrition, it's amazing what it can do as far as self-correction. So moving right along. Yeah, you just mix this with water, shake it up, 1 or 2 per day, and you'll be good. Next thing I wanted to talk about is our CBD patches. These patches have really helped a ton of people. When I think of CBD, I think of communication. They have these receptors, CB1 receptors, CB2 receptors, and what CBD does is it just helps that communication. This isn't something that'll get someone high. It doesn't create a psychoactive effect. It just creates, the benefits of cannabis without the psychoactive effects of THC. So this is a phenomenal product. I love that you can apply it topically and it permeates your skin. And as it's permeating your skin, it's storing in our fat cells. And we actually get these secondary releases into our blood supply. Another cool thing about topical with CBD is that it's bypassing our first pass metabolism. So it's safe for younger kids, and it's not putting our liver in overdrive. And you're actually able to have an incredible result with very small milligrams. And the cool thing too is these patches last for 24 hours. This has grown to be one of our top sellers with Zija over the last couple of years. Highly recommend it. Like for me personally, I was a college athlete, and sometimes my knee flares up. I had a ligament tear, and every time it's sore, I put a patch on there, and it seems to really help, you guys. So if you have something like an ache or pain or soreness, I always recommend putting it on or near that site. If you're using it for stress or sleep, there's some great locations like the inner arm, the back of the neck, inner thigh, and lots of results there. So highly recommend the CBD patches. People seem to notice them pretty quick too. And this is a bundle that we have. It's while supplies last, probably available for the next month or two. Been one of our top sellers. I absolutely love the XM Plus. It's the same thing as the Super Mix, just the energy drink version of it. And it's all natural stimulants, no synthetics, chemicals, artificials, any of that. But I don't go a morning without my XM Plus. I usually have the XM Plus in the morning and then the Super Mix in the afternoon. This kit actually comes with a whole 30-day supply of the XM Plus, a 30-day supply of the CBD patches, and it throws in this nitric oxide activator. It's called Prime. It's like a pixie stick that you just put on your tongue, and it just really helps with blood flow. I always think of heart health and brain health and how important that is with that Prime product. And then the AGX Energy is just one of our essential oils that comes for free. So this is a great kit. It's $150 for first time orders, and this is like $250 worth of stuff. So a lot of people have been getting started with that. And that brings me right to this slide. I love Dr. Plant, love his last name, but we've been working with Dr. Plant for 7 years. He was the chief science officer for Zija for 6 years, and actually took a job with Isagenix about a year ago. And I truly believe he's been the glue behind this merge. The guy has absolutely incredible accolades. I mean, he went to Harvard. He finished Harvard in 3.5 years, 8-year program. Did that with a wife and 3 kids, first in his class, and actually was a National Institute of Health award recipient. He was a fellow. So he's very smart. And I love the best way I like to describe Dr. Plant. He's been able to create as close as you can create with natural wellness. Western validation is almost like the same, you know what I mean? Like it's Eastern medicine with Western validation, because Dr. Plant is such a science-driven person, and really grateful for him. And now the collaboration of the Zija product line with the Isagenix product line, it really complements each other. And Dr. Plant created most of the Zija products, including the CBD patches. And he's also the head science officer at Isagenix now, creating all their new products, including these new Bia drinks that I absolutely love, that are full of adaptogens. And this is just a natural energy drink with 10 calories and no artificials, and just really good for you. And this is Dr. Plant's latest greatest, right? So moving right along. This is the Isagenix headquarters. I actually had the opportunity to go down here a couple times right before the pandemic started, and I was blown away with this facility. 150,000 square feet. Just, I mean, it's just astronomical. I mean, Isagenix has been around 18 years. They're in 15 countries worldwide, and they're close to $1 billion in revenue. So it's pretty exciting where you can join Zija, which is right around that $100 million mark, with Isagenix, $900 million mark. We're probably $1 billion company now, which is, it's a big deal. And I'm really impressed with the operations and the shipping. We have 5 distribution centers around the United States, and people seem to be getting their products super fast, like 1 to 2 day shipping. So we're really grateful for this partnership. It's been a major blessing for our family and a lot of families. This has been the kit that everyone's been talking about. I mean, these shakes, especially right now, people want to replace meals. They want something coming to their households. And this system has actually been the Isagenix go-to for literally 18 years. They literally started intermittent fasting, and then intermittent fasting has now become, one of the top Googled, weight loss regimens on the internet. And there's a ton of research proving the health benefits of intermittent fasting that actually received a Nobel Prize a couple of years ago. And I just love how simple Isagenix has laid this out and how easy they've made it for us to do that intermittent fasting concept. So basically all we do is we have a shake in the morning, a shake at lunch, and then a healthy dinner, right? That's the protocol for 6 days a week. And then 1 day a week, you do a cleanse day, which is a fasting day. And they have these products in here that make that fasting day extremely doable. These Cleanse for Life products, you have them 4 times that day. They have little snack bites and hydrate. Just make it a lot easier. I actually look forward to my cleanse day. I notice I have all kinds of energy. And cleanse day is really cool. I mean, if you research autophagy and what it does with cellular detoxification, it's really impressive. Targeting inflammation, helping skin health, and mainly visceral fat. Like there's a lot of people out there that are skinny, but they might have internal fat. And this is able to remove that and get rid of those forever toxins. So I know I feel really good after being on this. My wife and I actually started this out together, and it was nice to have an accountability partner to do it with me. One other product that comes in this kit is the Ionics Supreme. This is really good. Every morning we just start out our day with Ionics. It just de-stresses your body, full of adaptogens, and just helps you get through, this system. And these are meals. These are super healthy meals that are FDA compliant meal replacement shakes. This kit comes with 64 of them. And we noticed for sure that our grocery bill went down after we started on this system. So also the Natural Accelerator. helps you get through the day, helps curb appetite. And the flush is awesome. It detoxifies your body while you're sleeping, and it cleanses you out the next morning. So absolutely recommend this kit. It's money back guarantee too for 30 days if anyone's not satisfied with how they're feeling on this kit. We've actually had a lot of people start with the value pack lately as well. This is has the same thing as the kit I just showed you, just comes with a blender and a bunch more snacks and the greens and the e-shots. It's called a value pack for a reason. It's definitely a huge discount by buying it in the value pack. We don't care where people start, whatever makes sense for someone's budget. But this is a great kit. It actually has been proven to have better retention from the company for people that start with the value pack. So whatever you want to start with, that's great. I'll show you a picture of me. This was my first 2 weeks on the system. I was really impressed with this. You know, I've been being a college athlete and stuff. I noticed every time that I would cut weight, you know, back then, I noticed my strength would go down. And now after starting this system, I've noticed that lean muscle mass actually came into play, and my numbers, you know, in the weight room and stuff would actually increase. So I was actually able to gain muscle mass while dropping, you know, about 12 pounds. So definitely like how I'm feeling. I'm sorry about the pictures here. I definitely just woke up in the morning on some of these here, but was really impressed with how fast this happened for me. Here's another shot. This is my good friend and business partner, Tom Wagner. Worked with him for 9 years, and he's actually down. I need to update the slide. He's down up close to 35 pounds now in just over 60 days. He feels great. 68 years old. He'd probably hate me for sharing that, but he looks good and he's feeling good. And just all about sharing this good news with people, you guys. I mean, we're doing people a disservice without showing them this. You know, they can make their own decision if they want to, you know, proceed or whatever, but it's definitely a really cool company that's helping a lot of people. And this is my friend Yoli. She's down in Texas. She actually dropped the majority of her weight with the Zija product line, and has recently dropped about 20 more pounds with the new Isagenix system. So I know she's excited. She has had amazing results, and she's excited. She's continuing. I mean, she's not plateauing at all. She's her weight loss journey is actually improving since she's added the Isagenix system to her regimen. But honestly, I mean, there's thousands of testimonies. I mean, it's not all about weight loss, you guys. It's nutrition. Our body can function so much better when it has the proper nutrients. Our food supply doesn't have nothing like it used to. So these are all my friends. I know all these people. They've had amazing success on these products. It's just, it's really a match made in heaven. I mean, we have 150 plus different products, so we don't want to overwhelm. Really, you guys, the main focus right now is the moringa. This is super important for your immune system and nutrition. CBD is one of the fastest growing industries on the planet right now, projected to be $22 billion in the next couple of years. And then intermittent fasting paired with these meal replacement shakes that took Isagenix to close to $1 billion. We're really in a great place as a company. And I love the mission statement here. It's not to be the biggest, it's to be the most trusted, right? The most trusted and respected health and wellness company in the world. And I love that. You know, my background is in education. I was going to be a teacher and a coach, and I wanted to help people. And this vehicle has been such a major blessing for our family, for our own personal health. But we've elected to be associates or distributors in this company and share that story with others. And it's truly rewarding. The most rewarding business, I think one of the most rewarding businesses you can be a part of. And that's one thing I wanted to touch on too, is everyone has the option of being a customer or an associate or distributor. But those that are actually sharing this with people, you don't have to have sales background. You don't have to cold call people. You just find people to go on the health journey with you. And we've had a record number of people earn extra bonus money on their checks just in the last few weeks. These are the upfront bonuses. So this is on top of the Zija compensation plan. But basically, if you find 2 people to go on the health journey with you, the company is going to give you an additional $100 bonus for doing so, plus your fast start or PIB bonuses. So it comes out to, you know, a minimum $150 to like $300 if you just find 2 people to go on the journey. And those kits are anywhere from 150 to, you know, the value pack, I guess, is 600, but people are truly able to get their investment back literally their first week that they start. And they're replacing all those meals and saving money on their groceries. The cool thing too is the person that introduces you to the company, they're most likely an active distributor, and the next person they bring in, they actually will put those customers in your organization. So even if you're starting today as a customer, which is fine, I would encourage you to have some urgency there, right? Because if you get that position, the next people that come in could be in your business, and then you decide to share it a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, you might have something built that's pretty special. But for those of you that want to go after it right now, we've had a record number of people hit what's called Crystal Manager. And this is just by helping two people that you share the products with, share it with two people of their own. And that gives you, the sponsor, a $550 bonus added to your weekly check on top of all the group volume and the team commit. I mean, everything. So this is very lucrative. I feel more confident than ever that the average person can be successful in this business. I mean, I'm definitely not leaving this out of the equation. Health is the priority here, but a byproduct of the health is financial health. And it's really amazing. The next level is director. Director is just finding 6 people to go on the product journey with you and help those 6 people find 2. And this actually comes out to a $1,700 bonus if you add all these bonuses together. And lastly, the highest level in the company is called Crystal Executive. This is just finding 10 people, 5 on your right team, 5 on your left, to go on the journey with you and help all 10 find 2 people to go on the journey with them. And that comes out to $3,100. And you might be wondering, wow, where's he coming up with those numbers? It's because of these consultant development bonuses. So you can actually find more than 10 people. Every time you find someone and help them find 2 people, you get an additional $100 bonus for helping that new person find success. So all of these bonuses plus the consultant development bonuses is where that $3,100 comes from, that $1,700, that $550, and here obviously the $100 bonus. So this is really cool. And again, this is just an addition on top of the normal compensation. So get back with the person that's showing you this, because there's a lot more to the compensation plan than this. And there's so many people out there that are in need, that are looking, that are wanting this. I know that history, can tell us a lot. And every time there's been an economic downturn, this home-based business industry has literally thrived. And we're in the right place at the right time with the right people. And it's all about health. And that's happens to be what this downturn is about too. So, but regardless, you guys, thank you for watching. I'm an educator, so I'm all about education, not selling. But I just encourage you to get all your questions answered and try the products. The best research we can do is experience it for ourselves. So anyway, have a great day.